Mikey, hurry up! That red smoke is going to get us now. We're in danger.
We made it to our bunker. I'll see you when this wave of red smoke passes.
It's some kind of scary anomaly, but it's a good thing we've got our own shelter where we can get away from it all. I can't even imagine what's going on outside. I can only hear the footsteps of creatures.
Hopefully our bunker won't let the gas in here. I've made sure this place is protected. I hope we can wait out this disaster here.
These creatures are bursting towards us. We don't know if they are evil or not, but if we let them inside, the red smoke will most likely hit us. We just need to wait out the madness.
We spotted this disaster in time. A little more smoke would have caught up with us, and who knows what consequences would have awaited us.
We have enough supplies for a few weeks or more. Hopefully after that time it will be gone.
Strange red smoke was seen in the vicinity of the village. Stay alert and find a safe place to stay.
I don't like this news very much. I think we should take his advice.
That's right. This smoke looks very dangerous. I think we should do something and make ourselves safe.
I have an idea. I think I'll take all our diamond blocks and tools out of the chest. We should build a shelter because we don't know how dangerous this smoke is.
That's a good idea. Just warn Mikey. Maybe he didn't see the news.
Yeah, that's a given. We should warn him to build a shelter for him and his family too. I'll be right there. You guys pack up. I'll start building a safe house for us.
Good luck to you. We'll be getting ready to move and gathering supplies.
Great! Now we gotta go to Mikey and warn him. And he seems to be right around here. Mikey, did you see what they said on the news?
You don't need to see the news. It's already here, and it looks like it's heading towards the village.
Uh-oh. That fast? I didn't expect the dangerous smoke to be so close. In that case, we must hurry. Mikey, we need to build a shelter for our families or I don't know what will happen to us if we breathe in that red smoke.
I was thinking the same thing. We'll make 2 separate shelters for each family just in case. I know a place near the village. Let me take you there. It's flat, and it's right on the edge of the village, so that when the disaster's over, we can go home. You know this place well. We used to fish here together a long time ago, so I think this is where we should build our shelter.
It's a nice place. I like it. There's an outlet to the lake in case we can get water to our shelter.
Bad idea. The water could be contaminated by this red smoke. We don't know what properties it has.
Also true, but in any case, we have to hurry before that smoke gets to our village. And if it's already so far away that you can see it, that means we only have a couple of minutes to build. Unfortunately, that's only enough time to build a shelter for ourselves, not for all the villagers.
I think the villagers have seen the news and will build their own shelter. I hope so.
I'm building my bunker out of diamond blocks. I think it's the perfect material to completely isolate myself from the outside world. No one can harm it, and gas or smoke is unlikely to get into my shelter through it. But it will be necessary to think about the ventilation system and to filter the air that got into the shelter. But we will deal with it later. In general, I think that diamonds are the best material in this case. I haven't been out of the mine for months for a reason.
Cool, except I'm building my shelter out of earth. I think that's enough to protect me from the red smoke.
Earth, really? You could just dig down or hide in the mine. Why build a shelter out of earth? You really think this stuff's gonna be reliable?
Of course, it's not just earth. This is the land my descendants built and destroyed their homes on. This is enchanted earth, so I thought even my earth would be more reliable than your diamonds.
All right, Mikey, as you wish. I'm certainly not gonna change your mind. I know it's useless, but if you want to, build with earth. But if you ever get out, don't knock on our door. I won't let you in. Maybe you'll bring some kind of disease with you.
I wouldn't need your shelter, JJ. Why, when I've got my own? You may not believe it, but I'll prove to you that the Earth can withstand a disaster like this.
In the meantime, I've almost completed the base of my hideout. The walls and passageway are almost complete, after which I will make a cool diamond floor and start arranging all the furniture. It's good that my shelter can be big because I have a lot of diamond blocks. Because it's not good to live in a cramped space with my family, considering that you can't open windows in a dungeon. On the other hand, you have to think about the ventilation system. But I think there will be no problem with that. What scares me more is what this red gas can do to living things. What if it turns them into mutants, and then what?
In that case, we should bring weapons. You really don't know what awaits us when the whole village is engulfed in this smoke. I'm sure there are a few villagers who either didn't watch or just didn't believe what the reporter was saying on TV. It is these villagers who may be the first to be hit, and who knows what the smoke may do to them. Maybe they really will mutate and become the ones we have to fight.
Meanwhile, I'm already starting to arrange the furniture. The main thing is to move everything from the house here while there is time and make the conditions here as good as at home so that I and my family can survive the worst of times in comfort. I've only taken some of the most necessary furniture with me so far, no extra stuff. But if there is still time to take something from home, I will definitely do it. We don't know how long we'll have to stay in this shelter, but it won't be long. We have to be ready for it. Prepare the necessary supplies and have patience. We should only go out if we run out of supplies and there is no other way out.
I agree. There's no point in wandering the wasteland when you have everything in your shelter. The only purpose of going out is to find supplies. If you go out early, you will face a huge number of enemies, or the conditions will be so terrible that you can get sick and when you come back to the shelter and infect those who are with you. The main thing is to carry protective equipment. A gas mask is a must in our case.
I've already furnished half of my hideaway, just a little bit left, and I'll be able to invite my family here. I've got enough beds and even a TV to keep us entertained. Most importantly, 2 refrigerators to hold a lot of our food supplies. So I've got the most important items set up. What have you got? How's the construction of your shelter coming along?
In fact, I'm at the same stage as you. I've arranged the most basic things and built the walls and ceiling and floor. Rather, I'm arranging decorative elements to spruce up our shelter a bit. It's crazy if we only look at the earth walls. But I'm almost done. There's not much left to do, and I'll go get my family too. I hope the red smoke hasn't reached the village yet.
I think it's time to go get the family. Great! The whole family's here. Now all we have to do is wait out the disaster together. So how's this for a safe house?
Looks expensive, comfortable, and safe. You did a great job and we're grateful for it.
Wait, I think I hear something. Mikey, what are you doing here? I told you I wouldn't let you in if you asked me to. Who knows? Maybe you brought us some kind of disease caused by that red smoke.
JJ, don't be ridiculous. We came to visit you because the shelter was getting boring because we didn't have time to bring in any entertainment. And I see you're not having much fun either, but at least we can get through this difficult period together. You don't have to worry about me bringing any disease here. My shelter is airtight, and I came to you not from the surface, but by digging a tunnel, so everything is safe.
All right, stay. And there's really nothing to do here. I don't even know if the TV works. But I think we should get to the surface and check things out. Do you have a gas mask?
I do. I even have one for you too. Except you said yourself it's stupid to go to the surface when there's water and food in the shelter.
Yeah, but it's really boring in here. At least it's fun. So let's go for a couple minutes.
Okay. Well, I don't mind finding out what we're hiding from either. So hold your mask and put it on right away. It looks pretty funny, but it'll definitely protect us from the red gas.
Okay, thanks for the mask. Look, it does look funny, but I think if I saw someone wearing it at night, I'd be scared.
You're a scaredy cat yourself.
What? That's not true. I said it as a joke. I'm brave. Oh well, let's get to the surface.
Onward to adventure. I don't even know what awaits us on the surface. We don't even have weapons. But at least we can fight back with the drill we dug the tunnel with.
I left all my weapons at home. How could I forget such an important thing in the wasteland as a weapon? Never mind, I think the drill will do the trick. All right, let's find out how things are on the surface. Oh, things are pretty bad, judging by the skeletons of the villagers. Apparently, they're the ones who broke into the shelter when we first got there.
Be careful. The smoke hasn't cleared yet, so make sure your gas mask fits your head tightly and doesn't leak gas, or you'll be like those skeletons.
Too bad for those villagers. They must have been desperate to escape in our bunker. But unfortunately, we couldn't take that risk. Plus, they were probably already infected by then. The lake was also affected by this red gas and contaminated. It's going to take us a long time to clean it up.
We also have to wait for the gas to dissipate. And there's no point in taking supplies from this village as they'll be useless.
Let's at least see what happened here. The center of the village is a mess. Just skeletons and lots of them. If on the edge where our shelter is located, skeletons remained at least with their heads, then here there is nothing but bones. The farm is also uninhabitable. Apparently, when it becomes safe here, it will be easier to leave the village rather than rebuild it.
I guess that's true. Let's go back to the shelter. There's nothing to do in this village. The best plan is to sit here until we run out of supplies and hope the red smoke clears, then leave together.
Perhaps someone is still alive from the village. If so, we can rebuild it and clean the place up. but it would be very hard, and it's not even clear if it would be necessary.
Right. In that case, we will wait out this disaster and leave this place.